Well, this is different. Let's see how this thing works. What's going on, everyone? This is Raptor Rising. Today we're flying the modernized MiG-29A, a mod that has been recently released. This is actually my first go with flying Russian aircraft. I have to appreciate the crude simplicity that goes into this aircraft. A lot of it is very common sense, logical layout, and I'm pretty impressed. Still trying to understand what the hell the RWR is about, but it does give you a lot of information once you do figure that out. And so today we are gonna fly the Fulcrum A in and around the container, do some constant peg type action, flying against American fighters, see what the Fulcrum is capable of. There's some cool info on the HUD here that we can see. Right here, we have a horizontal acceleration indicator. To the right means we are accelerating, centered means we are stable, and to the left means we're decelerating. The top of the HUD, over the kilometers per hour, that's our required airspeed to get to our waypoint. This guy right here. This is our current airspeed in communist units, of course. Over here is our current altitude in meters and the required altitude for the waypoint. Our range to the waypoint is down here. This indicates aircraft bank, and our horizon line is here. Pretty intuitive stuff on the HUD. I like it. Now, the Fulcrum has a very limited range. And so I've got a giant drop tank on the aircraft, and that drop tank actually limits a few things for the aircraft. I cannot, for example, extend my speed brakes while that is out. So it's definitely a big, draggy monster on top of this poor plane, but in any case, it still helps tremendously. Down here is the presumed range of the aircraft based on current situation. And we've got all these indicator lines here, bingo fuel, and then different lines here, and you'll have to forgive me, I forget what exactly each one means, but this is our current fuel indicator here. This is this white line. This would normally be a HUD repeater, but part of the Polish modernization mod actually made this a nice tactical situation display, if you want to call it that. It has our waypoint information in there. That's pretty cool. Alright, we'll go the lights off and start cooking. Get the radar on. Alright, and this gauge here has our roll indicator, and then this side on here is our vertical velocity indicator. Pitch, ADI basically. Compass rose, navigation. Autopilot systems are down here. Gear, lights, etc. What do you say we kick things off? Let's start our fight against some eagles. I've got these green lights that have popped up. Alright, so we've got our HUD with the radar on it, which is kind of strange, takes some getting used to. I'm kicking out the range here now, following the RWR. Okay, so I've got the 273T selected, which is the infrared Alamo missile, that guy right there, with its big red rocket tip. Giggity! And there you go, on the HUD, you can see these little bricks. These are our targets. So let's lock them up, if we can help it. Okay, I've got a lock there.
Flight, into right. Roger.
Got another second eagle there. The helmet sight on. Fox 2 with an Archer. And that's a hit. Yeah. Alright, let's go set back up on our station. And one thing that's important to keep in mind with the Fulcrum is that it was not intended to be an air dominance fighter per se, but more a point defense interceptor, more akin to like English Electric Lightning. There isn't really an analogous version of this in the Air Force or Navy inventories of the United States. The Fulcrum was meant to operate from rough airfields where it could establish a hit-and-run type attacks against enemy AWACS to help other aircraft get back into the fight. And the other thing about the Fulcrum is the helmet-mounted sight, and this goes for the flanker too. These were very far ahead of their time. Being introduced in the 80s gave the Soviet aircraft a huge advantage in a turning fight. And the Fulcrum, with its 1.2 thrust to weight ratio, had a tremendous advantage with that and its superior low speed handling. Alright, let's get this bird fighting some Hornets. Okay, contact on the HUD. We've got it locked. Let's execute another pincer. Now this next missile is the R-73P.
088-417 at 24,000.
This is the extended range Alamo radar guided missile. It's semi-active.
Field 1, Overlord 11, Bra 101, 422 at 9,000 hot.
Splash, good hit. Now this aircraft is meant to work closely with ground control, intercept, or similar. And so if you don't have an idea of where to look, can make it very difficult to find other aircraft to fight. Make the mission much more difficult. So right now I'm trying to find this Hornet that's ahead of me somewhere. Got him locked.
Field 1, Overlord 1-1, merged.
Okay, so he's preemptively flaring here. Okay, now I'm one circle with a Hornet. It's right there. Fox 2. Splash. He is going down. Alright, so we've punched off our tanks. We've got one more group we can fight, which are some Vipers. Let's get those guys here.
Enfield 1, Overlord 1-1, Bra 34349 at 20,000 hot.
Okay, got him locked up.
2, Spike, 1 o'clock. 2, Spike, 12 o'clock.
Alright. Splash Viper. Okay, last guy's right there. That's what makes the Fulcrum so deadly, is that I can spin around, burn all my energy, but it's worth it.
Осталось 1500 килограмм. Осталось 1500 килограмм.
Because I can get my nose turned around really fast and pop off an Archer. Fox 2. It's tracking. And splash. That's all the fun we can have today. I've burned a lot of range here. I'm down to 170 kilometers or so. So we're going to climb up and get back to base. Back on the ground. There's a simple elegance to the Fulcrum that I did not appreciate for a very long time. I gotta say, it's pretty freaking awesome.
Enfield 1, taxi to parking area.
I'll leave the link to the Polish Fulcrum mod in the description of this video. You should check it out. It's really cool. Fun to fly. And I hope you guys all really enjoyed the video. Please consider leaving a like and a subscribe for me to help me beat the YouTube algorithm. I would really appreciate it. Drop a comment to let me know what you thought. Definitely looking forward to the full fidelity MiG-29 that we should be getting at some point this year. Fingers crossed. It'll be an interesting experience. Hopefully there's an English cockpit, because the Cyrillic, I just can't with it. We'll catch you guys in the next one. This has been Raptor Rising. Raptor out.